I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Nasser Chanda. He is CEO at Paymerang. Nasser, it's wonderful to have you here.
It's great to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining me.
For sure.
So let's start off by talking about the company. Tell me what Paymerang is and what you do.
Paymerang is in the business of providing finance automation for the modern enterprise. So there's all these offices of the CFO around the country, whether it's healthcare, in hospitals, it's educational institutions, manufacturers, and you have the office of the CFO, and they are asked to do more with less with limited resources. They haven't really invested in a lot of technology other than the accounting system and maybe the payroll system. So they have all these manual processes, they're drowning in paper, and what Paymerang does is we come along and we provide them software and process to help them automate. And it allows them to lift their people up to do more value-added activities, they're more strategic to the organization, it helps the organization to be more efficient, more secure, and ultimately, we're making a difference for healthcare, we're making a difference for education, so we're just so proud of the mission we have.
All right, now talk to me about the mission. Why is it so important?
If you can make the office of the CFO more efficient and more secure, they can then be more strategic to the hospital, to the educational institution, to the manufacturer, and do more things that are valuable to the company and help elevate the business, help it be more competitive, manage supplier relationships, things like that. And what we're finding as well is there's a shortage of good finance staff around the country. And if they're going to get burned out with manual processes that don't have technology on them, they're going to quit, they're going to get burned out. So what we do is we give them technology to automate those manual tasks and elevate their teams. And they get promotions and they're able to be more strategic to the organization. That makes healthcare better, that makes education better, and we're so proud of that mission that we have.
So tell me, what's top of mind for the companies that you are working with?
CFOs nowadays, they have limited time. They have board meetings, they have monthly closing, they have analytics and data to gather for the company to help it to be more strategic, and they don't have enough tools. Over the last few decades, they've invested in some technology, accounting system, payroll system, but they haven't really automated. So it's a lot of spreadsheets, it's a lot of paper, and they need to get rid of that to automate processes. And I think fraud is another big top of mind item.
Mm-hmm.
Check fraud is up in the US, wire fraud, ACH fraud is up, and ransomware, as you know, is on the top of the mind of these CFOs. Collectively, that's a $250 billion problem annually. And every company is being affected by it. This is not a small set of companies. And it's not just a financial risk, it's an existential risk. Because if there is a fraud event, if there is a ransomware attack, your operations will shut down, your reputation gets hurt, and you end up in the newspaper. This is what's on the mind of CFOs. And they need more technology, more AI, more tools to protect them.
Mm-hmm. All right, and finally, tell me, what's the future of the Office of the CFO, and what are you most excited about?
I think the Office of the CFO, we have to reimagine it. We have to think of what is it going to be when we bring them more technology and elevate them? And that makes American industry better. And what's happened is without technology, they get hit by ransomware, they get hit by fraud attacks, and hospitals have literally shut down emergency rooms because they had a ransomware attack. Local governments have been defrauded of hundreds of thousands of dollars in one instance, right? So the Office of the CFO is about custodianship, it's about fiduciary trust and relationships, and it's about elevating teams to be more strategic and then making American industry stronger and better.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're close to 2024. As we look to next year, what are you most focused on?
What I'm focused on is continuing to build our business every day through our people, through our customers, and really being close to the market. And so, Paymerang has had 40% growth every year for 5 years, 6 years in a row, as well as being a top workplace, as well as an Inc. 5000 company and a best and brightest in the nation. So we've kind of created some magic, and we've hired 100 people every year. We have 80% of our promotions are women and people of color. So we built a really special thing, and our goal is to keep growing this business, helping it succeed and helping businesses succeed. And if we do that, we will tap dance to work every single day because we love the mission, and we have a lot of happy people who do the amazing things at Paymerang. So keep that mission going.
All right, well, tap dance to work. Love it.
We will, thank you.
Great to talk with you,
Thank you
Nasser.
for having us.
Pleasure to have you.
Cool.
That was great.
Awesome.